Hi guys. So I've been hearing about Miss Tina's gumbo and what other people have been saying about it. Saying that it's nasty, and some people have been saying that it's been making them sick and that there's no meat in the gumbo and that it's basic and yada yada yada. Guys, what we have to understand about Tina is that Miss Tina is an attention whore. I've come to realize this over the past week. I'm like, why is she doing this? I understand she's in Texas. I don't know what they got going on in Texas right now. The rodeo? Is it the rodeo, y'all? I don't know what the fuck going on in Texas. But she's selling gumbo in the public, for the public, which I could have told her this is not a good idea. Beyonce probably told her this is not a good idea. I don't know. I would never want my mother, if I was a top artist like Beyonce, a top celebrity, a celebrity, the ones that the celebrities look up to and want to take pictures and want autographs from, I would, it's like Miss Tina, it's like she's embarrassing Beyonce. I would be embarrassed if my mother was out there selling gumbo. I would be embarrassed if my mother was even in public behaving in such a way. Like she's broke and she doesn't have any money. And that's disgusting. What we also need to understand is that Miss Tina, from what I've observed, is that she somewhat lives through Beyonce. She sees the attention that Beyonce gets, and Beyonce to me has always given her mother appreciation in the public over the years, and to me it feels like it's not enough for her. So this is why she comes out and do public things. I understand that she wants a life, but she doesn't have to have a public life. But Miss Tina wants a public life. She wants the fame. She loves attention. When it comes to this book that she wrote and told her family's business, the polished business, not the real shit, of course. Okay. When it comes to her making appearances at Beyonce's concert. Do y'all remember when she was at, I think it was the Renaissance, y'all. I don't remember where it was. It could have been in London, y'all. I don't remember. But she got sick, and she was in the crowd with Beyonce's fans, and she got sick, and then the fans helped carry her out so the security could get her. Like, why the fuck, first of all, why are you near Beyonce's fans? Mind you, they're at a Beyonce concert, so it's not like, people would harm her or anything. But still, why are you in the crowd with Beyonce's fans about to damn near pass out? Why do you need so much attention? To the galas. I think she does some type of gala also, guys. It's like she just has to be in the public, has to be doing something, has to be. And I remember a point where this was during the Beyonce I Am era, when she was still working with Beyonce heavily on tour. And that was the last tour she worked on with Beyonce, that heavy, because she stated that she wanted to live her own life, and she was, tired. And that's where Beyonce started, really hiring people to do what Miss Tina was doing. Because she was already having high-level designers make her outfits, but Miss Tina would perfect them for the stage. After that tour, she hired outsiders, to do her costumes, to perfect them for the stage. And I thought, okay, well, that's cool. You know, her mother's been working since Destiny's Child. You know, she deserves a break. But it's like she wanted that break to become her own famous entity, not to rest and live the rest of her life and all this. It's like, I don't know, God. I don't know, guys. I'm really confused as to why Miss Tina #1 is working. Why is she selling gumbo? I've heard Beyonce talk about her mother's gumbo since Destiny's Child, sure. But why is she selling gumbo at a rodeo? I think it's at a rodeo, guys. I don't know. But why is she selling it to the public? For they say $25. And then I heard it went up to $27. And then when people are going to the booth and they're recording, she's getting upset with them. Duh, you're Beyonce's mother. You cannot be out here just doing anything you want to do. Your daughter is the biggest fucking star on the fucking planet. It is. I don't know. It's like the lack of self-awareness these people on the planet have. What is this? This is why I really have a respect for Solange. Solange she does her own thing. She doesn't be out here chasing fame. You know, she does her concerts, her albums, her whatever she's selling, her glassware, silverware, whatever she's doing, and just go about her fucking life and live the rest of her life, smoke her weed, do her magic. Like, god damn. She just not out here being thirsty as fuck. I don't know what's wrong with Miss Tina. This shit is wild. I have an appreciation for her for #1, marrying an college educated male with a corporate job and who helped raise her kids upper middle class, and for her being a business owner, owning a salon. I've had respect for that Miss Tina, her doing that. But it seems like she doesn't know how to rest. It seems like she wants to live through Beyonce's fame. She wants to be famous, which I do remember, y'all. Do y'all remember when she said something about, I forgot if it was Tina who said this or Beyonce, that her mother had a group that she was in. I think I read this in that Being Beyonce book. I don't remember where I got this information from, but Miss Tina was in some type of girl group, and she wanted to be, I think, a famous designer or be a singer in a group or something. So I think Beyonce is living Miss Tina's dream. And since Miss Tina knows that she's not going to be a singer or a famous designer at this point, she's just finding anything to do. I don't know if she's looking for a man, trying to find a man, looking for attention. I don't know why she's doing this. I have no idea why she's acting up like this. If I was Beyonce, I would be so embarrassed. But what we have to understand is Miss Tina is an attention whore. She's always on the internet saying shit, doing shit. She just needs attention bad, real bad. And at this point, we're just going to have to ignore it. Okay, obviously she can't be controlled. Her daughters can't tell her what not to do. She doesn't have any self-awareness. She doesn't understand the prestige or the placement that Beyonce is in, and how what she's doing is just causing friction. But we're just going to have to ignore Tina, okay? And then I also heard she was being nasty to being rude and nasty to people. I don't think she's really a people person like that. I think she can get real nasty, have a nasty attitude. So I don't know why she's even there. If she was going to do that, maybe she could have had somebody else sell the gumbo for her. But now she's out there selling the gumbo, and it looks tacky, y'all. And it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for Beyonce. But at this time, y'all, just ignore Miss Tina, okay? Because I don't know if she looking for a man, looking for attention. Something's going on with her. So she's not getting something at home. Something, I don't know if she's lonely or whatever. She needs to go with her friends, be with her friends, enjoy the rest of her life, and just relax, okay? So y'all tell me what y'all think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.